But first, two teenagers from Warwickshire are dreaming of success at the British Figure Skating Championships in Sheffield next week. Evie Lewis from Coventry and Jacob Casey from Bedworth are both 13 and the only skaters in the country who've qualified to compete in both the pairs and singles events. Ian Winter has been to meet them.
Buenos días. Gracias.
Spanish, first lesson of the day for Year 9 at Cowden Court School in Coventry. But for Evie Lewis, her busy daily schedule began long before daybreak. Because 4 hours earlier, at 5:15 a.m, Evie and her figure skating partner Jacob are warming up on a chilly morning in the centre of Coventry. Ice time is precious at the Skydome Arena, so there's not a moment to lose. 4 mornings a week between 5:30 and 6, Evie and Jacob get the rink to themselves for 30 minutes of intensive practice, and it's certainly paying off.
I think they both have very good potential. They both have great attitudes towards skating, towards training, towards the work ethic. At this level, it's great to succeed, but you want to use all this time at this younger age to learn and to grow, so then when you eventually try and reach that Olympic level, you're at your peak, you're at your best.
But whilst the Olympics may be the ultimate goal in the future, Evie and Jacob, still only 13, are focused on the British Figure Skating Championships in Sheffield next week. They're the only skaters in the country to have qualified in both the singles and pairs.
I would like to move on to competing at world level, so competing in world championships or Olympics maybe.
Well, there's nothing like the feeling of on ice, the blades like moving around really fast. Feels great.
We fall over loads. When you train the harder jumps and spins and everything, you fall over about 20 or 30 times a session, so you come off the ice covered in bruises.
You couldn't do it if you didn't really love this sport, could you?
No, you can't really get up if you don't like it. I do love it a lot. That's obviously explains the early mornings.
And every weekend, Evie's mum Callister and Jacob's dad Brendan take their talented teenagers for more training at the Oxford School of Skating.
You have Jacob with a personality, he'll be jumping up and down, whereas Evie's quite methodical and thoughtful. But they're both very caring and they're both very nice young people.
Figure skating isn't cheap, so they've set up a crowdfunding page to give Evie and Jacob the edge on ice. And they're looking forward to the British Championships next week. Ian Winter, BBC Midlands Today, Coventry.
Yeah, good luck Evie, good luck Jacob.